Gotta ask. LGD. Yeah. Yeah, it's all been 20 sub 25-minute wins.
Prepare for battle.
Do you think of the swap drafts still be on LGD?
Probably. You know what? I probably would, honestly. I don't think they would draft this. Like this Yang Brewmaster, for example, is like a very player specific. That's a good way to look at it, though. Yeah, I just think LG have so much flexibility in their team. Like Jinky and Faithian, we've had this conversation. I feel like they play everything between them, and then they can flex some of those heroes to mid. They can flex some of those heroes to 5. Ridiculous.
30 seconds to battle.
That would be fun.
That got picked yesterday in Europe.
You think?
Liquid absolutely destroyed somebody with it. I can't remember. Was it Enigma, I think? In their game 3? I think they actually tore them apart with it. It was... They like ran at each other 5-on-5 like at the 40 seconds before the rune spawned. It was great.
How then?
Insanely got 4 assists at like the horn. It was ridiculous. And then it was like 10 minutes into the game, and I think the mid Snapfire had was like 10-0-10 or something. Crazy.
I think ever since I said I hated the hero mid, it's been on another one.
We've had Snapfire completely ignored though in China recently. Like we've not seen it in quite a few days now. Block mid by the TA is really good. Impressive. Now he has the uphill advantage in the mid. Like yeah, his chance, right?
Clearly not.
Say on this TA.
Just torn apart by the side blade right there.
Cold snap action. I hope Tinker comes back so we can see Nothing to Say play that Tinker.
Said absolutely nobody ever.
That's not true. Tinker's fun to watch.
It's not fun to watch. It's awful to watch. It's horrible to play against. It's awful to watch. But it's a fun. It's a different hero, right? Like it changes the whole dynamic of the game. Have you seen Jinku's laning with the Sven top?
2-man Stormhammer with the Split Earth.
But they don't want this Elder Titan against these 2 melee heroes because he can't really do anything to them. Because like we said, the Drunken Brawl is so strong. Bot lane Eurus. Oh my god.
You're gonna get first blood.
Level 1 doesn't have blink. They got their level 2s first. I'd actually... The Lena level 2 at the time. I don't even know if she was.
I just want to say also, Nothing to Say he's got a time 70% win rate on this hero in pro games.
What, TA you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he's stellar with that hero. I actually wanted to go get Faith Beyond because I don't know what his win rate is with Arena. I would assume he hasn't played this hero that much.
I told you they play
maybe in the Wings days. Actually, this is his first pro Luna game.
Oh, cool. I mean, he would have definitely played it in pubs, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. This is his first pro. Which means that leaves Anti-Mage, Arc Warden, Bane, Chen, Huskar, Kato, Itch, Medusa, Shadow Shaman, Sniper, Spectre, Storm, Warlock.
Can't wait for the off-lane Faith Beyond Dusa.
Oh, Faith Beyond Warlock. He's in some trouble. I think he might just be dead here. Pops the fairy fire, but I don't think that'll help him.
That's what we said we wanted to see. Pressuring the mid lane because he can't really help top too much on the Earth Spirit. Pressuring side lanes, pressuring mid lane. Go everywhere, make kills happen. You don't want to be sitting in lane with a Brewmaster.
Brewmaster who, for the most part, should survive in this lane. Does making that lane 1-2 allow Jinkyu to just rotate on this little Shrek?
Potentially, I think he might need to make stacks as well for himself. You know, he's like mid lane again.
Yeah, roll once again on another to say. He's got refraction, but the body blocks from FY.
Lesh though, they're like, oh god, disco pony.
And he's only level 2 though.
That would have been really bad if Lesh died there because he just TP'd back to lane again. It's like the storm all over again. I love that FY's just hanging around. He's like, I can't give you a lane. I'm sorry. Like, if I give this TA a lane, like this game's really difficult for it.
Roll in with the cold snap. Nothing to say. Kick back. Another kill. Nothing to say. 23 seconds until he's got his TP back up and a regen for Somnus.
Oh, gets cancelled though.
Well done by Innocence to stop that.
She's like, oh yeah, I want mid XP. Great. I'm surprised he hasn't picked up a stick on to you. Especially with the Earthquake.
Denied.
It's going well at the moment.
Denied.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
God, nothing to say again. And he's just running into this and constantly getting harassed.
But he can always recover in the jungle and everything as well. That's the other thing. Like we said, it's not the Lesh Sven this time, but it's the TA Sven. Again, another combo we've seen this tournament. Who's going to be taking the ancient stacks? Who's going to be taking the safest farm on the map?
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a combo we've seen before, but it's a combo we've seen struggle.
We've seen both sides of it, I think. But then, like, they're pressuring this mid lane so hard, the Sven's just absolutely free farming up top as well. He has 35 CS in 5 minutes. It's like almost perfect CS.
Race to
11 CS ahead of the Anti-Mage in the moment.
Like, FY's just taking a small campster because it's the best use of his time. Because nothing's going on at the moment.
Let's see what Jinkyu's trying to do.
I like this build on the AM though, with the Ring of Health and the Ring of Regen. Just needs to survive. And he's actually rushing Battle Fury before Treads by the looks of it. Well, he's got it queued up at least.
invisibility.
Lead Anti-Mage. Taking some damage, and Faith Beyond, he's halfway through level 5. Anti-Mage just gets into level 5. Once he gets this Laguna Blade, I think if you're Anti-Mage, you need to be very careful. He does have 2 levels in the counter spell, though.
There's no point leveling more than 1 point of mana break in this, because he's not ever really hitting anybody. Might as well just play more defensive with your skill build. Obviously help with the magic resistance. I think 2 points is the sweet spot. 15% to 25% feels like a good jump. Go like 142 now.
Oh, geez, the Anti-Mage getting caught. They've got the sweep. Blinks away. Ooh.
Who woke him up? Because I don't think the Lena did.
It was the Shrek.
I think that's what I mean. I think if the Lena just keeps clicking there, then he dies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Secrets.
It's okay, but
Radiant
they
structures
dying
are
for the
fortified.
3rd time over mid.
Top lane as well, Spencer. They're trying to like push pressure him under tower, but he's at 60 CS already. Invoker's on like 38, right? Good kills for the Invoker though. Like this level advantage is going to be felt here. It's level 7, he's like a whole level ahead of the TA right now. And we've seen TAs, if they don't play from in front, sometimes they feel really bad to play.
Methinks you wanted that.
The thing about this Shrek too is like, if you're not too careful, you can still take your towers pretty quickly.
He's not going Master Madness on the spot. Just going straight into Epic.
A little bit different than what we're used to seeing on Sven.
I wonder if Why's that?
Conceal yourself.
I don't know.
Trap waist down. They're going into nothing to say. They're going to use the primal split. The sweep comes out. Gonna help them to say retreat. It brought over Ame. That God Strength. He comes over mid, but really can't do anything just yet. Although Earth Panda almost back to form. Cyclone's there. That'll help Yang escape.
Really don't like nothing to say though, do they? Just like going all in on him over and over again. Much better laning stage though this game. We said by Elephant.
Want to give him nothing.
Faith Bian.
Yeah, he's in trouble in this bottom lane. And with the EMP, he's very dead.
Oh, Jin
Go with
Q.
that into the mana void. And then all of a sudden, Jin gets caught. FY rolls in. Eurus with a double kill. That's going to really rejuvenate Eurus' lane.
Massive couple of kills. Yeah, like all of a sudden, he's got
Dire's
broadsword,
middle
ring of health, and an
tower is
extra
under
1,000
attack.
gold. This Battle Fury's going to come out so quickly. How much gold did he get for that? It's like, yeah, 400.
This is really what Elephant need. Cores are ahead of both the Luna as well as the TA. Man, yeah, he's getting a lot of farm. He's towards the top of the net worth, but he's only need help from these other two cores.
My problem now is because the TA's not had a great time. Yes, she can recover in the jungle, but who's going to stop this like Invoker and Brewmaster from just making moves on the map?
Deso with the blink for nothing to say.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I
attack.
think he might still end up changing his mind. I wouldn't go all in on that just yet.
Ready to burn.
A tithe to the
Cry has God Strength available. Primal split on cooldown. Right click's coming in
Dire's
and
middle tower is under
not
attack.
gonna end up turning.
Only a Void Stone. Only a Void Stone to go for the Battle Fury on that AM.
I guess dishonest.
Roll, bot lane.
No, they're gonna go for Faith Beyond.
He doesn't want to blink
Geomagnetic
him.
grip, and they're gonna reapply the magnetize. FY though gets hit by the stun. They have Laguna if they need it, but there's the mana void after the Laguna Blade. Doesn't get the kill on a Faith Beyond. Magnetize still going for 2 more ticks and just survives. 30 health.
Yeah, he wandered and then switched to strength threads after just in case. Spot top lane as well. Oh, they got the
Sam is
Sven.
taking out the Sven. That's a massive kill.
You're effectively trading your Earth Spirit for the Sven.
Dire's
They'll be more than happy with that
structures
on
are
Elephant.
fortified.
It's a great kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Trying to recover.
AM also has Battle Fury as well. They're playing so much better this game at their laning stage. No, FY feels like he's actually had game impact this time, right?
Dire's top
Instead of like on
tower
that
is
Tusker, it
under
felt like he
attack.
didn't really have anybody to play with. This Invoker mid has just set up so many
Dire's top
kills with
tower
him.
has fallen.
You can just roll bot, play with the AM to get this mana void kills and stuff.
Dire's middle tower is under
Didn't
attack.
really allow nothing to say to have a win.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Doing really well.
Radiant's
TA
bottom tower
hitting
has
that level
fallen.
10. So starting to outpace the Invoker in terms of experience, but I'm gonna say still 1,400 gold away from having that
Dire's top
Deso.
tower is
They'll
under
land the
attack.
switch. Jinq with the Split Earth afterwards has the Pulse Nova going. They get the kill on a Red Panda. They'll take it the Omni Knight. Yang coming from around the back. The Tornado's gonna land on the Jinq, so he's dead on his screen already with the cold snap from the right click damage coming in from Somnus with a double dash.
Radiant are scanning.
Here's the Battle Fury, a 12-minute Battle Fury. No boots, no Wraith bands, just straight Battle Fury.
It's really good. Like normally I would be unsure about this, but this double kill is
Dire's
effectively like
middle
pushed him
tower
forward
is
to
under
get it.
attack.
Feels insanely
Radiant
good now.
structures are fortified.
I think it's that double slippers he's got
Dire's
coming out.
structures
Yeah, he
are
wants to go double
fortified.
Wraithband still for the armor, I think, against the TA and the Sven.
Track over.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
tier 1 after
Dire's
killing the
middle
Sven
tower
before.
has fallen.
And they've killed the mid tier 1. This AM can now completely play the whole top half of the map freely. There's so much space for him to play up here. You see the Sven doing exactly the same with the bot half of the map. This AM's just doing whatever he likes now. Again, I think that's the last map.
They're going to try and go for this. Jinq down to half health, or half mana, and the roll, the Earth Square coming in. FY goes down, the look over at Somnus, they'll take out him and Red Panda.
That LSA
Yang.
from Faith Bian was unbelievable.
But Yang trying to TP out. There's the LSA.
Dire's top tower
They
is
land
under
the
attack.
split Earth, and they've got the sweep, so they'll wait for Faith Bian to have the LSA one more time. Then the right click damage for nothing to say. That fight brings LGD massively back into this.
What was that LSA? That
Radiant's
was
middle
unreal.
tower
Not only
has
does he
fallen.
clip the heroes that he wanted to, the Earthsword just rolls in and gets hit by it as well.
Invisibility.
That's unreal, because it sets up for the Sven stun to come in with the damage, and the Echo Stop comes through. Pulse Nova's going off.
Too.
Sweet Jesus, that was big.
TA right into the Deso.
And like one bad fight, and all of a sudden they're 2k net worth behind. Like, granted, there's still this AM free farming the whole duration of that fight, so it's like, yes, it's bad, but at least they've got their AM going. So,
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
oh, so he's not going double wraith, he's just keeping the slippers. He's going to go Manta now. Alright?
Almost done though. It's a 3k lead. Master kind of falls towards the back.
Radiant's
Push
top
tracks
tower
a
is
lot
under
of
attack.
farm. Jinq. I mean, this is Jinq
Radiant structures are
that we
fortified.
expect anyway. The fact that he's always getting so much farm.
Dire's bottom
he's got
tower
at least
is
one
under
kill in
attack.
He got Somnus a spree as well. Except in that fight, he gets 600 gold in just kills.
Like they got the PA, he's also got the Death, so they can go on the road and grab the first Aegis at 16 minutes in the game.
Give it to TA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, because Sven's not really a great Aegis carrier. There's Squitter on the FY. That'll land, but he's still able to roll away.
Great save by Red Panda, though. Oh, they had him into a trap as well. They didn't use it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're going to pressure the two.
Radiant's middle tower is
Correct.
under attack.
The glyph on Radiant. He's almost dead.
Yeah, Blue Smash comes out and throws the Geomagnetic Grip. Sven ends up in trouble with the EMP. And Sven
Dire's bottom
trying to
tower.
survive.
Yeah?
But he's
Dire's
just dead.
bottom tower.
All of a sudden, they get the kill there onto this Sven. Doesn't have the Aegis to work with. They'll find nothing to say. They've cycled him up into the air. The ice wall is down under his feet as he lands. Right click's coming out into Yang. And everybody's here, so all of a sudden nothing to say. He's not going to just die once, but probably die twice.
Remember when I said screw it? Maybe he shouldn't have screwed it and gone for the tower.
They just cleared the 3k lead that OGD had, and all of a sudden, Anti-Mage topped the net worth.
Oh god, what a game. Swing one way and back the other. And this is it, but that's the same thing, right? As soon as Sven gets gone on there when he doesn't have BKB, like at this point in the game, he's just gone. If he has BKB there, the fight's completely different, but still far too early.
Radiant are scanning.
That was a lot of, I think, a very over-ambitious play.
Well, look how far the AM is now.
Yeah. He went from 300 ahead to 1,000 ahead. That being said, that was time while Sven was dead, so we'll see if he can keep that up. Sven is going into the BKB.
When he gets BKB, that's going to be the big point. Clumsy net, that's
Potentially be a big point. Cold Snap coming in is a tornado, and Innocence looking very dead.
I'd be interested to see if Faithian decides to scale
Radiant's
with like
top tower
damage
is
items
under
rather
attack.
than. Well, he's got Shadow Blade queued up, so I assume he will.
No, you don't.
Faith Beyond. Shadow Blade.
Yeah, I wonder if he goes... I assume he goes BKB afterwards. They have the mech on the Lesh, though, so they're going to try and smoke and go. Find a pick-off. Running towards the Sven right now. They need to find this Omni, though, in the backline. Red Panda's been doing a really good job.
His backside, and now going to try and roll it in. They've got the Geobank that grip as well as the EMP down. Magnetize, rolling boulder. They hit the Laguna, but they get the kill on a Red Panda, but it looks like they might lose the Sven again. He wins the Stormhammer, the Tornado's not going to land, so he survives, takes out FY. Look over the Invoker, but the Manaboid is there from Eurus.
Oh, Eurus.
He's in the right spot, though. That was an aggressive blink to land. The LSA, he's got the counter spell on, but it's not going to matter. They've got nothing to say. Who will use that Melt Strike to get the kill on the Eurus and take him out for 50 seconds. They may have killed the Sven, but they lose the Anti-Mage +2.
You see Red Panda at the start of the fight that keeps the AM alive. Like, as soon as that Heavenly Grace comes in, they know he's fine, and you just get him out. Because that magic resistance against, like, the Lesh Lina ET, they need one of the cores to be able to hit the AM right at the start. And that would have been a great fight for AM if he gets out after the Sven kill there. But it's just that raw damage from the TA coming through at the end just rips into pieces. And that's where this first phase AM's really good against the Lesh if Lesh is a core, because of all that magic damage that comes through. These two, like, hard-hitting physical damage heroes.
Final Lina.
Move the Lesh to the core.
Although Trap used, Somnus is fighting Faith Beyond with the help of Yang and Red Panda. They'll eventually get the kill on Olina.
Got the regen route though, easy. Worth. It's not worth.
Okay.
CTA's not going blink as well, just going straight for the BKB.
For now, I think you might even go back to the blink. Full snap used, and they'll find the Leshrac again.
More gold in the AM's pockets. 600 till Manta, or 500 so.
Haste!
Go for my task.
He's got nothing to say, but what's he walking into?
Chilling. Doing laps.
Second, it was almost walking
Radiant
into the Invoker and
are
potentially.
scanning.
Somnus has played really well this game. He's 7-1 and 6. He had that one death mid before where they had that horrible fight, but apart from that, really well. Keeping up with farm as well.
Yeah, they're actually ahead of the TA.
It'll be.
I mean, if you look at the net worth chart though, it's very up and down. Like, all it takes is one fight either way.
Yeah. And even then, I don't think that's going to be like the end-all be-all. Chris. Trapped down. Got the Shadow Blade. I think that's pretty big for the Lina. If Faith Beyond can find his positioning and land an LSA on Eurus, he'll be in a lot of trouble. Scotty's got the Manta Style finish.
Scardy's an interesting one. I thought he might go like
Regeneration.
Abyssal AC for the like raw armor against the physical damage clause, but
Dire's top
he's
tower
so
is
far
under
ahead now.
attack.
He's farming so quickly with the Manta and everything. This laning stage not gone as well for LGD as they would have hoped for. Now, like coming into the mid to late game, this AM is definitely the big hero to be watched out for.
Oh, watch Faith Beyond. He comes over with the Shadow Blade, has the Yules, they'll land the Sun. They go after the Earth Spirit. They'll still get the kill with the Tornado coming in afterwards. They'll pop the God Strength, and Somnus gonna just TP away.
Only just
Towards bottom where they're converging.
got the outstep there. That Tornado almost saved it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Down to the tier 1 top, though.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Tower's got the Shadow Blade. They caught the Beastmaster, but he's got the Primal Split as the Stormhammer's coming in. God Strength
Oh my god, Yang's just dying.
has a couple seconds left on it, but not much. They'll take out Red Panda, so now no more Omni Knight. They've already used the Guardian Angel, but Sven is kind of by himself. Oversmash with the Geomagnetic Grid. Eurus moving in, prepares the LSA as well as the Split Earth. They've got the Stormhammer to follow it up. Do they have the damage to get the kill on the Earth? They'll pop the Manta. They disarm the Sven. They get the kill on the FY. The Manta comes out, but it's not going to be enough damage. The BKB Popeye, nothing to say. He survived. The blink forward, getting aggressive. I don't know if he wants to be there, but JQ turned around looking over at Yang. They got the right click, and now Adamanta has nothing to say. Very careful. The Storm
have a conversation. In that case, survive endurance goes down. They take out NothingToSay afterwards with the ice wall as well as just the damage from the Invoker. They are taking out these heroes on Elephant. They have found the Invoker. It could be a full team wipe. They land into the square. They've got themselves the LSA as well as it does. They're getting a lot of Sonnets. They'll take away his spree, and it's a full team wipe for LGD.
Okay, so the big things of that fight. At the start, this Brewmaster pops split. Sven pops BKB and says, nice pandas, you
Radiant's
fool.
middle
And
tower
just cleave them down to pieces. And they just disappear. Like, the Earth Panda runs away so he can actually stay alive and be a hero in the fight. But as the fight goes on, there's like 3 different separate small fights going on at once. Where they're like, Brewmaster's like 1v1ing the Lesh on the side. And the AM has to be so careful with his blinks until he gets these like items that allow him to tank up with armor. Because this TA and Sven do so much physical damage. And he can't deal with it still at the moment. So when he's blinking in like that, yes, he does a lot of damage, but he dies so quickly as well. Red Panda brought back in that fight and died again. So his net worth is so far below, like, say ET's, for example, now. A net worth ahead of this, the Omni. Ferocious.
Stallion is going into the Glimmer Cave. What is Latrack? It's going 4-stab.
Yeah, it's a good force game, though. Up against, like, this Brewmaster and stuff.
Radiant
I like
are
the
scanning.
Earth Spirit that's getting on top of people. The Roche is up as well, so ultimately they're just going to go.
Second Roche
Are
already.
scanning.
Tornado available, but people die quickly.
Sean has fallen to the dot forever.
It's getting Dragon Lance as well on T8. Cool. I'm glad that he's moved off the Skadi on that AM rate. I completely agree with this Basher. I think the Abyssal's more important than the Skadi, and I think he has to go AC after this.
Money to burn.
He could even consider going AC before finishing the Abyssal.
TA going. Okay.
Yeah, don't need
Now you have nothing to say? He went Nullifier, and then he queued up MKB, and then he queued up Butterfly, all in the span of like a half. That's why I laughed. That was my thing.
I think Nullify is good, but only if he has a blink. Because obviously the Omni's a big problem for them. Like with the Guardian Angel. So they need a way of purging, really. Like, obviously they've got the spare. That's one of the reasons why this hero is so good. Like, we all know that. But so yeah, he wants to be able to assassinate people as well. It's just, but without the blink, you can't really do that. That's not really how NothingToSay's playing this game.
What need
All of a
is
sudden,
Into the AC.
look at the leaders
Got it.
items as well. Getting MKB. Another clicker.
He's gonna just be a machine gun.
And then it's like, oh, if you're the AM, the way he wants to play is like pick off 1 core straight away, and then have like 1 less hero to worry about. But when they have 3 cores,
Radiant's
all
bottom
physical damage,
tower
like
is under
click
attack.
hard.
Radiant
go on
structures
first.
are fortified.
Having Kate lead all of a
Dire's
sudden for
structures
OGD.
are
Look at the bot tier
fortified.
2.
Yeah, Ame gonna be here with Jinku. He's
Radiant's
maxed out the
bottom
time out.
tower
He's
is
actually
under
level
attack.
15. What's the experience lead for them?
Have you
Dire's
seen his
top tower is
the
under
radiant wall
attack.
that's just above
Oh.
that tower as well? Like, it didn't see the
Radiant's
Lesh because there's a
bottom
tree in the
tower.
way.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They just trade tier 2.
Look at the experience.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Gaben
middle
says
tower
51%
has
dire
fallen.
though. I would agree. I think it's still really close. Because AM, when he gets this armor item, is going to be so strong. He could go Butterfly as well, I guess.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Sven's got the AC. Ooh, for gold.
All about amping up the physical damage for them. Because I don't need to build Nullify. That's Sven. Can we just congratulate on Elephant on this is the longest game they've had against LGD so far, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting there. To be fair, they have started to perform a little bit better every time they've played them. That's like, meme aside, it's the best game they've had against them so far.
Swiftly to the temple's defense.
very underfarmed at the moment. The Faith Beyond.
Yeah, but Brewmaster as a hero doesn't scale very well unless he buys like a
Radiant
Midas or
are
something.
scanning.
It's just not as good. Like imagine Lena, you're just shoving out lanes constantly, right? Like from far away. And then in
Radiant's
that
middle
last fight, you
tower
kind
is
of didn't
under
really get
attack.
anything from it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Got Skadi queued up again on AM. I don't know how I feel about this. I think you need the armor. Skadi's
Tier 2 bottom.
this
Dire's
is it's no
bottom
point in
tower
LGD
has
defending this.
fallen.
It doesn't do anything. Oh, they see the Omni. Oh, did they see the Omni? I don't think they did. God, that's like so close. But the Skadi's really good at kiting around the TA and things. And it's like obviously good raw HP as well. Oh, clumsy net.
Tornado comes in. Nicely
no
placed.
BKB.
They got the sweep. Staff go for LSA. Now, Abyssal Blade that's going to be used on Nothing to Say. They get the look over at the anti-mage. He heals up into the air. And they've got the damage to get the kill to take him out of the fight. And he's dead for 82 seconds without the buyback. They get the kill on a 3 and they'll look for more. Finish off Yang. He'll try to TP out. Faith Beyond. Can he guess right? Not in time anyway.
They're in front of a Rax and they have God Strike.
Yep.
AM has no buyback.
And AM has no buy.
Has no buyback. They can go mid
Backdoor doesn't matter. Backdoor does not matter.
You see how quickly the AM dies?
Radiant's bottom barracks
Yeah.
are
Blinks
under
into 4
Radiant
heroes and they just like 3 hit him because of the raw damage that they have on the dire side.
Well, yeah,
That was
they've got the
without
natural
the
order and they've got the
Yeah, he just dies.
Radiant's middle tower
It's 2 sets of Rax. I actually think the game's just over now.
The game's over.
has fallen.
They
Radiant's
can just
gonna
tier
go for it.
4s. The anti-mage doesn't have anything. He doesn't have buyback. They don't have anything to defend on this. The game's over.
has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, the repair
Try and
kit.
repair kit.
Easy. Let's go.
Under attack.
Come on, Elephant.
But if backdoor couldn't hold, I don't know if repair kit can either.
They haven't got strength now, though. This is actually a good fight for Elephant, I think. If they can just, like, hide
I don't
out
know
until the
about that.
AN comes.
Back on the Invoker. Laguna Blade. Yang.
Yeah, this is like the best thing they could have hoped for. I'm not saying it's a good fight as in, like, they're definitely going to win this fight. I'm saying it's a good fight as in that this is how they keep themselves in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's a 19k net worth lead.
Like that. And the Ancient's exposed.
Look at the net worth graph, it's crazy. One bad fight.
Put to good use.
This is, gonna be tough. We've seen anti-mages do it before, though.
Gold for my foot.
I think this is the moment. Step 1 and coming back in the game.
If I'm AM after that last fight, I'm buying a plate mill. Absolutely no way I'm buying the Hyperstone first. But like, he has to go all out at this point. I know it sounds really dumb, but I need to consider going Rapier now.
Yeah, I guess you have to, right? You've got the Abyssal Blade.
Like, if they weren't 2 sets of racks down, it would be fine, but at this point, like, they're...
Thrice the torment.
And maybe they don't feed it. Maybe AM thinks the game's, like, not awful still for him. But I don't know if he just watched himself get 3 shots. It's like, oh, this is a problem. Solar Quest almost on the Elder Tide as well.
Oh, Smoke's gonna be broken. And have to use the Abyssal Blade to try and get out of Nothing to Say. They're taking away most of his mana, but they get the swoop on a Yang. He's gonna be forced that back. Now the Road Motor comes in as well as they're gonna ninja the BKB pop by Nothing to Say as well as that. He's gonna roll, but he's missing off to the side. And got Jinkyu into the air. Can they get the damage out? Or is it through? BKB's been popped by Ame. Stormhammer coming in onto Fly. Look for the Mana Void, but won't throw it just yet. They get the kill on Fly. He's got buyback, and now the comes in and it's going to be used on the Anti-Mage. Mana Void comes out. They get the kill to Jinkyu. The look over is Spin. Something trying to get a kill here. As he finally finds the Stormhammer, but yours from behind him. He's got the Banshees coming through on Ame, and now the Purification. Ame with mana once again. He's got the God Strength off. They get the Cone of Innocence, and Eurus is starting to do it. He's got himself a double kill. He's going a ring around the rosy in the fight, and he ends up surviving and getting out of there.
They don't kill any of the cores, though, on the Radiant side. That's the big thing. And Yang's brought back as well, so he's even further behind than he was before. Like, not even an awful fight for them, because they fought without God Strength on the Sven. So for, like, Elephant, that was a really good chance for them to, like, try and make something happen, which they did. So full respect to them for that. But the AM can't commit to killing any of the cores, because as soon as he does, he gets out DPS'd. Like, I saw... Did you watch him click the Sven there? When the Sven didn't have any mana, he wasn't doing any damage. They have 2 gems in the dive. And when this Elder Titan gets Solar Crest, I don't know where the damage is coming from. Like, they have Alacrity for that aim and stuff, which is great. It feels like it's not enough. You need to try and catch somebody by themselves. You're at the point in the game now where LGD will hardly, like, not hold hand to hand.
Picked up for Faith Beyond. Look at how bad.
Regeneration.
Third Roche. Axe Blessing. Sven. 100%. Why wouldn't you?
Fearless.
What a great Axe Sven game. Up against the AM counter Sven and things. I think you give it to the lead.
That's gonna come through now through these heroes. They've got to slow down to Sven, as well as BKB's been popping up,
Yang?
as well as Ame. Yang trying to run. These pandas getting taken out.
Yeah. This is no God Strength though on LGD. It's been used. Still a little bit of duration.
Gotta go in a
there. I don't know if they can, but I guess there's no split.
They still have the minus armor.
Yeah, still half duration actually.
They have the sword
I forgot
press.
it was 40 seconds. Sorry. Okay. Like, there's no BKB on the Sven either, which is the big thing. I think it's more about the BKB and less about the God Strength. You know, they're so far ahead that they can, like, they see in the pit, right? If Elephant aren't doing the 8 Roche themselves, does it really matter if they're not taking it yet? They can just wait for the God Strength, the BKB, whatever.
We're gonna go in a Roche, try to take it. They're taking it pretty quickly. Yank comes over, Faith Beyond trying to land the stun, but he's not gonna get it. Now the right click's coming in as well as the silence. They'll use the roll. He's gonna hit on a Jinky as well as the tornado hitting on the Lina as well as the little track. They've got themselves a sweep, but Anime trying to go for this. Gets the invisible wave on a Jinky. Guardian Angel taking the the Earth Splitter. And now Aegis picked up by Eurus. They get going Yang and they end up taking out FY2 healers without buybacks. They're gonna be dead for 46 seconds as well. 8-9. They get the kill on a Red Panda. It's gonna be a third dead on the side of Elephant. All they've taken out so far is the track. Down goes Samus. 4 heroes down on the side of Elephant. The only one alive is Anti-Mage. They'll buy back on Omni Knight. Anti-Mage forced to blink away. He got himself the Ags. Then, yeah, the
Dire
throne.
structures are fortified.
Forcing the repair kit.
Radiant's
Oh, they
ancient
needed to give
is
the
under
axe to the
attack.
Omni before he popped ult. Oh, no.
And then do what he can here. Blinks away, taking a lot of damage again then after order, but then he'll use the Invisible going with the Sven.
Radiant
Start to hit away at the
Oh,
Phoenix,
he's
especially
Manta.
once he's coming back up. Killed off the Red Panda Omni, and they're going to take this. Angel looks like they're going to take the game, and they will. LGD finish off the 2-0 over Elephant. They have booked their ticket into the grand final.